This is a hard video for me to record. I'm just gonna do my best. My life sucks. My parents think I'm a disappointment. I have $20 in my bank account. I'm behind all of my peers, all of my friends. I'm working a back-breaking dead-end job at Walmart. I don't even have 100 subscribers on YouTube. I don't have a girlfriend. How did it come to this? Well, if I had to pick one pivotal moment, I'd go back 2 years ago. I'm a fresh oyster in college. I have the world before me. And I remember being at a crossroads. Option one, focus on my career, what I'm studying. Option two, focus on my channel. What did I do? Absolutely nothing. I considered both, and instead of making a choice, I went down the self-improvement rabbit hole. I went hard in the gym. I did meditation, journaling, yoga. I read and read and read lots and lots of books. Oh, and I still read books every day, right? And I don't regret any of this. I don't regret the time I put into improving myself and growing, because I can still feel the fruits of my labor today. The issue is, while I was off doing that, the people in option A, the information systems people, they were off doing internships, focusing on their technical skills, networking, having lunches with their professors, tailoring their resume, doing every single thing they could to set themselves up for success. While the people on the other side, the people I consider my rivals, the people the same age who wanted to do YouTube, they were off growing their channel, uploading videos, honing in on their craft. And me? Well, what do I have to show for it? It's 2 years later. Don't even have 100 subscribers on YouTube. I didn't get hired because these things you learn from self-improvement, getting stronger, okay? Honing in on your mind, being in the present moment, these are all great, but they're not employable skills. It's not your employer, they're not going to see, oh, this guy's a good person, ha ha ha. They see, okay, does this person have the skills needed to do the job? Do they have the experience? And if you don't have any of these things, well, you're going to get picked last, right? So I had everybody fooled. My parents, my friends, even myself. I would read books nonstop. I'd read for hours, right? Because I had that back in my head. Oh, you should be doing this. But instead, I would just do some self-improvement activity to make myself feel like I was being productive. And now look where I am. I'm 24. I'm full of regret and pain and anger. So, what now? What's next? Do I just end it? No. No. To be honest with you, I just have to listen. That means putting away the beer, putting away the weed, putting away the video games, just putting away all the things that make you escape from your emotions or numb them or any of that. In fact, just sit down and stare at the ceiling. Stare at a wall, okay? And listen to yourself. Listen to the voices that pop up. Feel your emotions. What we're trying to hone in on here is a concept from Rick Rubin's book, The Creative Act. In The Creative Act, he tells us a principle. It says, pay attention to the external world. And what he means by this is that the way we respond to the world around you is a reflection of your soul. It's not really about the thing on the outside. It's about you. So when I, for example, see these people in a suit and tie, nice watch, definitely, they got money, right? And I'm feeling this envy. I'm feeling like, honestly, like, fuck this guy. Why am I thinking that? Is it because of the corporate job? Is it because of the status? right? Or is it because of the money? Or when I see a struggling artist, why do I feel inferior to them? They don't have money, they don't have status, but they've been honing in on their craft, something that I've hated myself for putting off year after year after year. You see, you can think of these voices. I like to think of it as a higher power, but you can just, if that doesn't resonate with you, you can think of it as a higher authority within you. It's your job to decode these messages that are being sent to you. And after contemplating this, finally just listening to myself, I realized all hope isn't lost. I can start my life over. And it's honestly just going to take me 4 simple steps. Step 1, the day job. Walmart, it's not the best, right? But it's providing me that financial stability to move out of my parents' house and be on my own. Why is that important? Because I don't know about you, but if I live with my parents, I'm just going to be a thumb-sucking little man-child, all right? That's the truth of it. I need that hunger, that pain, that discomfort if I really want to push myself, and if I'm being honest with you. So now that I get the day job, step 2, get a better job. Fuck Walmart, okay? I don't want to be here for life. Money is important, okay? If I really want to move up, gain freedom, and invest in myself. So this means for me, updating my resume from 1 page to 2 pages. Why? Why is this important? Because we live in a world now where everything is digital. The old and tried of, have everything on 1 page, that was in an era where we were all applying in person, going to networking events where things could be seen very quickly. But nowadays, before your resume even reaches the recruiter, it's being scanned by an AI to see if it's even worth their time. So having 2 pages and really filling it out with your skills and experience is really highly valuable. And that also means doing what my competitors are doing. Everyone out there is using AI, getting resume advisors. Nobody is just filling out their resume, coming from the heart, really using their own ingenuity and creativity. Nobody's doing that. And if you're not, I wasn't, I'm not even giving myself a fighting chance, am I? So once I get that, apply. Move up. What's next? Step 3, release the brakes. So as I was on that post-university decline, I picked up a lot of unhealthy habits. I stopped with the NoFap. I started smoking weed again. I stopped working out. I stopped meditating. And these things are important if you want to cultivate your energy and really just put your best foot forward in the world. So, quitting the weed, getting back on the NoFap, and I'm going to start running again because the bodybuilding, that's great. If that's what you're into, go ahead. But I realized for me, at this point in my life, it requires too much energy between the 1.5 to 2 hours lifting, recovery period, eating a bunch, and then just the energy to digest all that food. It's too much right now. Cardio is really overpowered though. It makes you smarter, makes you sharper, prevents you from getting dumber as you get older, keeps that IQ stable. And the best part, relaxes you. It's a stress reliever. It's the perfect habit of fitness. And finally, step 4, putting it all together into a schedule. Because if I haven't made it clear already, it's finally time for me to take this channel seriously and really show the world what I've been wanting to share, because I have a lot to say and I need an outlet, truly. So, this is what a typical day will look like for me. the moment, got the day job at Walmart, working 8 to 5, and I'm pretty close by. So I get home, 5:30, just a little reset period. Just sit down, let the day of work come behind me, and then about 5:30 to for the next 1 to 2 hours, so 6:30, 7:30, work on YouTube, whether that be scripting, editing, recording my A-roll, doing market research on thumbnails and titles, whatever it is, that's dedicated in that 1 to 2 hour block. And then dinner, okay? So we'll say 7:30, 8:15, and then that last hour of the day, apply for jobs, because we're leaving that for the end of the day, because applying for jobs, it doesn't require a lot of mental energy. It's just monotonous more than anything. So this is best to leave at the end of the day, when all I want to do is go to sleep, right? But I'll just put on some relaxing music, do some applying for an hour, then the day's over. Rinse and repeat. And I realize this is about 12 hours of work in a day, but to be quite honest with you, this is much better than how I was living before. This is much better than having just 5 hours to play League of Legends or whatever my game of choice was in a day. Just surviving was killing me inside. But now, living on the edge, having this independence, having this hunger behind me, it's something I'm reaching towards. This makes me feel alive. So, if any of this resonated with you, then hope you come back and check up on me. I'm planning to take this channel seriously on this journey to make my inner child happy. Take care, guys.